Hey guys, welcome to my channel, Lady Keish Uncut. So today we are going to be talking about therapy as a black woman. Yes. Now I said a little snippet about therapy in my previous video, but I'm going to go in depth with it. Therapy for me is very detrimental. I go to therapy bi-weekly. I speak to my therapist over the phone twice a month. And it used to be weekly, but we changed it because I didn't really need to be in therapy every week because nothing was really happening in my life much different. So we went to bi-weekly. But ever since I've been in therapy, I feel free, I feel lighter, I feel safe, I feel better. I still work on my issues though, because they do pop up. But me and my therapist, we work on coping skills. Now, coping skills are very important. Coping skills help you cope with life. When you think about coping, that situation is always going to be there. But you just have to learn how to cope with it. So therapy means psychotherapy or talk therapy is a way to help people with broad variety of mental health issues, illnesses, emotional difficulties. Psychotherapy can help eliminate or control troubling symptoms so a person can function better or increase well-being and healing. And that's what it does for me. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, when I'm in therapy, I'm able to air out all of my dirty laundry. It's certain things that I keep to myself, but then I regret it. I regret not talking about it and getting it out there and just laying all my cards on the table. Therapy has given me so much more peace of mind. It's given me so much more. It's given me healthy vibes. Like, it's given me good mental health taken care of. You have to take care of your mental health. Only you can do it. And so that's what I do. I take care of my mental health twice a month. I air out my dirty laundry. I let her know what's going on in my life. She gives me coping skills. She gives me advice. She puts me on the straight and narrow and gives me not only the spiritual side of it, but she gives me the natural side of it. And that's so important in your life because every day is a journey for some people. Some people don't even have the know-how to get out of bed because they're dealing with so many things mentally. Mentally challenged people. Some people just need to talk. Some people just need to let it all out, and you feel so much lighter when you don't have everything harboring in your heart. I'm telling you, it works for me. I've suffered from PTSD, depression, and anxiety. Now, anxiety is normal to worry about things from time to time, but when that worry takes up a significant part of your day and causes physical symptoms, therapy can help deal with that. Apathy, loss of interest in usual activities, the world around you, the general can indicate mental health issues like depression or anxiety. Now, when you're dealing with anxiety, that's another bull all by itself. That's something all totally different. Depression is different from anxiety. Anxiety is different from PTSD. It's all different, but it all affects you differently. Like some days when I'm dealing with PTSD, I have to talk about it. I have to let it be known. I have to literally sit down and take a minute and just regroup. That's how I get through my PTSD. I have to talk to myself every day almost. I have to talk myself through it. Okay, Markeisha, you see a man. He's not going to get you. Markeisha, you see a Caucasian person. Because I was robbed by a man and he was Caucasian. You see a group of Caucasian people or you see a group of African American people. They're not out to get you. You have to talk to yourself. I have to talk myself through it every single day. Every day I have a conversation with myself. Either I'm telling myself I'm beautiful or I'm telling myself, hey, you're not crazy. And don't let nobody call you crazy. You're not crazy. You're dealing with things. You're dealing with issues. You're dealing with skeletons in your closet. 5 long-term benefits of therapy. Therapy can help you learn lifelong coping skills. Therapy can change the way how you interact with people in your life in a good way. Therapy can make you feel happier. Therapy it's linked to happiness. Therapy leads to more productivity. Therapy can help improve chronic stress. And I'm telling you, it does that for me 110%. When I tell you, when I get off the phone with my therapist, I feel like, oh my gosh, I'm light, I'm airy, I'm flowy. Yeah, I feel better. I don't feel like these heavy weights are on my shoulder. I feel like a weight's been lifted each therapy session. And we can even be talking about the same thing as last therapy session, but I still feel lighter. I still feel better. I still be able to be more cordial. I'm able to vent more better. I'm able to voice what's going on in my head. That's what therapy has taught me. Excuse me. It's taught me how to voice my opinions. It's taught me how to voice my feelings, how I feel, in the right way though. Because you don't always have to snap out. You don't always have to snap on people or get them TOLD and all that type of stuff. You don't always have to do that. Sometimes you can come to your therapist and say, hey, you know what? I'm having a difficulty with this person in my life. What should I do? And my therapist will tell me straight up, listen, you need to talk to that person. You need to let them know how you're feeling in a nice, humble way. You don't need to come at them because soft words turn around wrath. You know. So it's very important that you pay attention to these coping skills. It's very important that you set up a time, a consultation to get with a therapist, and not only a therapist but a good therapist, because you don't have to just stop at one. Just because you only had one bad one, that doesn't mean, don't put all therapists in a box. You have to give a couple a try. I've had 2 therapists in my life. My first therapist, we just didn't connect. And that's fine. Sometimes you don't connect with people. But my second therapist, I'm telling you, she is the bomb.com. Seriously, she literally keeps me on a straight and narrow path, giving me the spiritual side of things and also the natural side of things. We talk about all type of stuff, and she just gives me advice and gives me clarity on things. Plus, she's older than me, so she's been there and done that with a lot of things in her life, so she's able to help. And that concludes today's video today. May God bless you. May He continue to bless your body, mind, soul, spirit, and finances. My life has been a journey and not for the weak.